I did take quite a few losses considering the number of men they had, but they did have a great position up on that hill, and I wouldn't say they did like great defending it, but they defended it. I'm going to kill the remainder of their forces here, which is just a few men, so we'll just auto-resolve that. I shouldn't take very many losses accordingly. Yep, didn't take any losses and they're dead. The auto-resolve seems to be slightly more realistic on this game, which is nice. Now I'm deep within enemy territory. I cannot return to my castles in one turn, so we're definitely going to be on the lookout for Ito treachery. So I'm going to recruit more units. Again, this is going to really hurt my income because all these units cost upkeep. But I just can't afford to leave my lands undefended with the Ito being so close and being... Yeah, check it out. There they are. What did I tell you? And they have quite a lot of troops. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to lose this battle, but I'm going to have to go ahead and defend and try and kill as many of these thugs as I can so that if they try and make a march on Satsuma, that I can accordingly be able to destroy them with what I have there. So this might be kind of a war of attrition. Alright, the battle's beginning. I ran my archers into these protective areas here to return fire to the enemy. And they get protected from enemy arrow fire, and they have great positions to fire from. So that's going to allow me to disproportionately cause losses on the enemy, even though they have quite a few more units than I do. My general is in a Yari Ashigaru unit, which really sucks. Because Yari Ashigaru is just not very strong. So that's kind of disconcerting to me. And my general unit, of course, is under fire right now. So I'm actually going to move them out of there and move a different unit in because I want my general to be a little bit safer in these circumstances. And they're getting crossfired with a bunch of arrows, so I'm going to pull them back. And they can help defend over here against these Yari Ashigaru. I've got my samurai retainers defending this wall right here, and they should be able to defeat these Yari Ashigaru that are trying to come up the wall. I am not sure if I've showed you any siege battles yet. So what happens is the men, they can climb walls and stuff, they don't have siege weapons, so there they are climbing the wall. And my general unit of Yari Ashigaru and my samurai retainers are going to basically start fighting these guys off. So here they are, scaling over the walls. These, you know, it's going to be a tough fight for them, of course, because my men have the high ground. Let's see what's happening on the other side. It's the same idea. Check out all these enemy Yari climbing the walls. You definitely have a huge advantage as a defender in these types of battles, just because of morale, and then also when the men are climbing walls, like some of them will fall off and die and stuff, which I think is kind of a cool addition of realism. So sieging forts is tough work, and you got to have the right troops to do it. It's definitely not easy. Sometimes sieging your opponents out a little bit is the way to go, or to make them sally forth against you. You can see here some of my bows are engaged with this unit of Yari Ashigaru. Over here, the enemy is pushing me pretty hard. My men are spread pretty thin, so it's going to become difficult to defend that flank. Or no, don't run outside, you morons! Get in here! I was telling them to attack that unit. I guess that unit routed, and now they're all running out the door. It's like, why don't you just go ahead and go open the gate for the enemy? So I'm actually causing... quite happy about this. I'm actually causing quite a bit of damage to the enemy troops. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win the fight altogether, but I am going to be able to cause extreme damage to the Ito, and if I do so, I can probably push back against them the very next turn and take the town back. This flank, though, is where the crisis is, so I'm going to move my troops there. And what's cool is that all horsemen on this game can dismount, so in siege battles, you know, of course you can dismount your cavalry and get them involved in the fight as well, which is sometimes necessary. There's a lot of enemy archers outside still, and unfortunately my archers are having to fight melee, which is not good, because they're going to get torn up. And my only hope is that really those archers outside the gates can pretty much just run out of ammo. My men are fighting to the death over here, though. Proud of them. I am causing a lot of damage at this point to the, like I said, to the enemy troops. Them having to scale the walls definitely causes a lot of casualties. There's my, my samurai retainers and my General Yari Ashigaru that are reinforcing. So check it out, there's more enemies scaling the walls. But my men are really putting up a valiant fight. I'm pretty darn proud of them. They're doing an excellent job defending the fort as best they can. That unit pretty much fought to the death over there as well. It's just the enemy archers are causing me a severe amount of damage, and I really don't have any answer. I should have pulled back my archers and let all my melee infantry get engaged, and I might have actually been able to pull out a victory on this. But in any case, I've damaged the Ito armies pretty much beyond repair. I mean, I may still pull a victory out of this if I get lucky, but I highly, highly doubt it. My samurai retainers, of course, are doing the best because they're the best melee infantry that I have. Alright, some of the enemy units are routing. So, like I said, they're pretty darn beat up. Their bow units are pretty much going to be intact, though. At least I the enemy general unit came up. It looks like they did at least. Or no, that's my general. Never mind. Wow, I think we did end up routing some of the enemy troops at that point. So we've caused a whole lot of damage here. Check out all the dead Ito down here at the bottom of the wall. That's kind of funny. So yeah, I think the Ito are going to win this battle, but at least my men put up a valiant fight and actually caused a severe amount of damage to the enemy troops here. There's actually some enemy archers trying to get in the gates. I'm not sure if they're out of ammo or what, but I'm going to stand my ground and see how many of them we can kill. So if the Ito take this castle, it's going to be at their own great loss, and I'm going to immediately try and take it back. Of course, I'm going to try and run my men up in here into some cover, because the AI intelligently backed up and prepared its forces to fire at me. No, stay in here. That's kind of giving me a little bit of cover. Okay, here come the archers up the wall. We're going to come over here and meet their approach. Put all my men into melee.
Our men are running from the battlefield, so to save
I have like just like this little ragtag army left. That's all I have. I'm trying to tell my men to fight here, but they keep trying to run out the gate in order to fight these men. There they go. Yeah, this army has come down to like just the slim pickings. Let's just go ahead and fast forward. I don't really know that this can be won by me, but like I said, at least I'll be damaging the enemy units. Wow, my men really hung in there though and put up a heck of a fight. Half of these archer units are dead. This one unit over here is the only one that really has any serious numbers left. Both of these are more than half dead now. So they're going to win the battle, and they'll have several hundred men probably that survived, but my men did a good job defending that castle. Valiant defeat is what they're calling it. I would agree with that. The Osumi castle has been taken from us, but that's okay because I have that army right back up there. We're going to come and take it right back. And Satsuma should be safe, even if I have to remove those forces, simply because... Let's see, it's showing my stuff there. Let's get my army, and we're going to go march on Osumi and teach these Ito that if they come, they better come better prepared than what they just did. It's giving the opponent a pretty good chance here because they do have some troops left over from that last fight, so I'm going to take care of this in person. Alright, I'm going to let you watch the speech of my daimyo, my clan leader. It is Shimazu Takahisa, something like that. So anyway, he's the leader of my clan, so I want you to see his speech.
職を断つのが良い。腹が減っておれば気が立とう。敵に追い込まれた時にその怒りを使うのじゃ。我が敵軍の力は弱い。それゆえにお主らは見くびっておるかもしれんが、それは間違いじゃ。奴らもれっきとした侍ぞ。頑丈そうな石垣じゃが、これぞ敵の心の支え。石垣さえ壊せば 奴らの戦意もガラガラと崩れ落ちるじゃろう。気は熟した。刀を取れ、槍を取れ、勇気を奮い立たせよ。進軍じゃ、勝利を我が手に。
That's right, we go to battle for revenge. Osumi Castle may have once been yours, but it is now mine. And your men will pay for having retaken it from me. Now, my intent is not really to climb the 4 walls. I'm just going to use my archers to absolutely decimate the defenders of the castle, as they will have no answer. It's just samurai retainers. And there was reinforcements that were shown before the battle starts, so I'm going to want to keep an eye out for reinforcements coming onto the map. So I'm going to be watching for basically the little red dots. Now, they could be hidden in the woods, so we're definitely have to keep our eyes peeled because they can move hidden through the woods. There's the samurai retainers. I'm going to move my men over in this direction. Yep, there's the reinforcements coming on now. This would be a good direction to move in. I can simply put my spears in this direction and protect my archers while they take care of business. So there's the reinforcing Ito troops. They're going to be heavily depleted, so I should be able to fend them off with relative ease. Okay, the enemy samurai retainers are moving. I'm just going to go ahead and tell my bows to attack them at basically at will. And I'm going to put my spear, my Yari Ashigaru, almost centered on there. Put my Yari Ashigaru into kind of a pike wall formation down here. Thick formation that should help them be very defensible against the enemy onslaught. So here's the samurai retainers. They've already taken half casualties. I have so many arrows that these guys don't stand a chance. They're down to 9 men. So they're going to die. I'm not even going to allow them to be a factor. In fact, we might watch their slaughter there. With a lot of arrows. Only a few of them left, and that's going to be the end of that. So it looks like some enemy cav charged me, which is the enemy general charged me actually. It wasn't real intelligent of him to charge right into my wall of Ashigaru, since they have Yari. That's going to put an end to the enemy general unit, and you can see that the morale of the enemy troops is already faltering. I'm going to go into a spear wall formation here, and since I'm marching downhill, that's going to...
Their general has fallen! A cutting blow!
Check this out. Here comes the enemy reinforcing troops right into my spear wall. This is going to be nice. So there they are. So here's the battle of the peasants, basically. The enemy troops are now surrounded. And like I said, my guys were kind of a spear wall, which I don't know if it really helps a whole lot versus infantry, but I thought I'd get them increased defense stats at least. So I'm hoping that it'll help minimize my losses. There you go. Now I'm not going to let these guys get away so easy. I'm gonna tell my general and my infantry to pursue, and I'm going to massacre these guys. And I will see you back on the game back. The Ito counter assault there at Osumi. We're going to peacefully occupy Osumi because the city will be happy basically because it was ours anyway. I tried chasing these guys down. They got away before I could do any real damage, so I'm just gonna come over here and finish them off before they can, go around messing it. They might be able to mess up my farms and stuff, so that's going to suck if they manage to get to it. Let's go back up here to our war with the Sagara, though. It's time to march on Higo Castle, and they have extremely little defense because we've beaten the crap out of them previously. And, I guess I'll show you this battle, even though it's going to be an easy victory for me, because I just want to show you whenever I take one of the enemy kind of interesting castle map. You can see by the mini-map the castle's actually surrounded by like a shallow moat. There's bridges. You don't have to use them though, and of course the only disadvantage about walking through the water is that it slows your men down and can tire them out, of course, if they're running. I'm going to actually move up my archers just a little bit, get them in slightly better position, and then also get my infantry up out of this water.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be yours!
Well, it's interesting that he's announcing that already, but I think we all knew that that was pretty much the case. Here's the Sagara daimyo here. This is the leader of their clan. He's sitting right there. We're going to see him start to take arrow fire. Definitely not the most honorable way for him to go. He should have at least run out the gate and died in a blaze of glory. Instead, he's going to be mowed down inconspicuously by archer fire. You can see that my archers are already shredding into this enemy cav. They could have dismounted and defended the walls, or they could have charged out. It would have been their best option, but they're doing neither. Because, I mean, really, they don't have anything to do. They're going to lose this fight no matter what. So, like I said there, that's kind of an ignominious end for the enemy general. Here he's running out the back side of the gate in order to get away. I don't think the back door is really gonna save him in this case. In fact, for him running out that back door, my general is going to go pay him a visit. Here he comes. This is Sagara himself, and he is going to get to meet my general in battle. There's my archers. It looks like Sagara is making a run on my archers, but he's instead just going to meet my own horsemen. And of course, he's going to get a better downhill charge there, but their unit is extremely decimated from all the arrow fire, so this should be pretty short-lived. There's Sagara right there. Let's see if he gets killed while we're watching. I don't know what happened to him. Kind of disappeared on me there. I think he died. So I think that is the end of Sagara. Let's get all my bows back into position here. Finish off the enemy. Anyway, that's pretty much all that's going to happen in this battle. You're not going to really be missing anything. Maybe I'll concentrate all my arrow fire on this unit of cav and show you that. It's a unit of light cavalry. And once I take Higo, I'm going to have access to bonuses for my war horses, and hopefully I can start training some Yari calves soon, as that would be extremely helpful in battles. Check out that devastating arrow volley. These enemy light cav are just going to get toasted. Yeah! Nice stuff. Check it out. Enemy spears sticking up in the air. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I love these effects. Whoa! Oh, that was awesome. That was really awesome. Anyway, this fight's over. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so there is the result of that battle. We easily took Higo Castle, so that should be the end of Sagara. At least I think it is. I don't think they have any other provinces. Well, I mean, it says we can loot, and we'd get a lot of money, and the predicted public order would only be -3. So I actually think I am going to do some looting to teach the Sagara a lesson. And my general also increased in rank. And what I will do to help offset some of that looting anger is I'm going to go in here into my finances, and we will exempt Higo from tax. And that should help with the public order. In fact, it does. See, look, so we got away with it, and after 1 or 2 turns, we should be fine. So let's see if any buildings are damaged. They are. We're going to need to repair those. So it'll only take 1 turn to repair both buildings, so that's good. We can't increase the farms at the moment. We are still on track to research equal fields. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. We've taken another province. In my next videos, we're going to be focusing on destroying the remaining Ito. And like I said, I hope you're enjoying Shogun 2 Total War. I know I am, and I will see you back in the near future.